Yeah.
and then you have these little waves that kind of come
Like behind you.
and drop. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, I would love to be there. And then instead of trying to create a wave and that being your goal, it's like ride the wave and then see how it takes and shapes.
Unless you have the ability to build the wave like Taylor Swift or something like that they can build their own.
Yeah, well, but I think, and you know what? I think that goes to why, like, if you start looking at the press, everything is about like audience development, fan engagement. Because the truth is, if you have a solid fan base like Taylor, you can build your own waves, but it's not like this short-term thing where all of a
Do
sudden.
you remember not long ago, well, maybe 7 years ago, that's probably a long ago, when we were talking about Superfans and the fan funnel and all those things that we were saying 10 years ago, and now
it's become more and more.
It's becoming like, have you heard about the Superfans? And now they're the fan funnel and this streaming platform is like, really?
Yeah.
So to your point about, do you think that kids are still being looked like the geeks in the corner? Well, yes, but the new ones, because what we were saying that was weird 10 years ago is now the norm. Right. So the new ones that are going to defy that norm are going to be the ones that are going to look weird. But what do you think about that? Like reading now that superfans are the shit and build your audience. Remember when I changed the name from digital marketing to audience development? Everyone was like, oh,
visionary.
What are you doing? Like, how dare you? And it was like crazy, but it wasn't. It's all about the audience. Once you take away the record stand where you can go ahead and you need to build word of mouth with your audience, and I think to see it now as like the new thing, it's for me it's bonkers.
Well, I think no, 100%. I mean, I think that the truth is all those things have existed forever, because like in the indie space, if you're a smaller artist and you want to build gigs, like you have to do all that work, right? Like versus where I think it's more like the majors and the bigger artists starting to catch up to these things because it's now more and more of a necessity. Because the truth is that like if you start looking at everything that's happening in on the streaming side and everything, it's becoming more and more algorithmic, that if you really want to build those waves, like you're saying, you really have to build it with the strong fan base that kind of creates it. But I guess one last thing before like switching topics, to that point, like if the question is ride the waves, is there anything that you would tell an artist that they should do to at least give them the best chance of creating